The last hour or so, I pulled this pile of roots and crap out of the top of the orchard. I'm right up at the top of the hill now, basically the next spot I have to work. I've been working on this cluster of stumps. This one's just about ready to go, as you can see. Been pulling them with the truck. And I don't know if you guys remember, I said I dented the tailgate with the chain. So number one, I'm being a little less anxious with this whole thing. I got my back rack on my window. And now, for an example, I have this tether tied off to a root. So if the hook comes popping off, it should snug up on the tether before bouncing off the back of the truck, in theory. But I don't really have a place to put you guys down to watch this. I don't have my tripod with me. The power was out when I came outside, and the tripod somewhere in the dark in the basement. But I'm gonna give this a yank, and we'll see how it goes. Came right out with the root that was wrapped around, so I got less and less of this sucker left. I'll just keep hooking little bits and pulling it apart. As you can see, this truck method that I was trying on that big sucker stump does actually work. You just have to be a little less busy on the size of the stump you're going to start with. But I'm going to continue picking at this, and then we'll see if we can get the one in front of it out too. Quick pull, and it came right up. So I got this other mess of roots from the other tree, so I'll start grabbing these ones and pulling them out. But yeah, I'm making good progress. This will be a lot easier to shovel now with all that crap out of the way for sure. That is what I am talking about. This is what I was hoping was going to happen all day. Because this stuff is on rock. So yeah, right underneath this thing is probably all, oh yeah, right down there it's all bedrock. So I was hoping this thing was going to peel right off like this, and it did. And that is great. Alright, well, I'm going to flip this thing over with the truck, and I don't know, I should have a beer or something. But alright, well that's going to be it for my major stump pulling fiascos today. This opens up a big place for me to shovel by hand now, and keep moving forward. Alright, well, lay this guy down and get out the pickaxe. Behind the pickaxe now. Pretty much all that up there is all bare bedrock. I know you can't really tell because it's still got a thin film of dirt on it, but that's where all those stumps were. I've been piling all the soil up here so I can move it down to the wall. And I've got a pretty serious pile of little roots going. And I've been pulling the biggest rocks out of here as I move this stuff around. But yeah, I think I'm about ready. I'm going to do one more round of root pulling in there, so it's a little easier to shovel. And then I'm going to move all that stuff down to the wall and keep backfilling. So I moved my pile of dirt. There's my big root ball. It's probably a little bit bigger than the last time you saw it. I do have one big mama root still coming across this the center here, but that is basically bedrock all up above. And most of this down below is actually bedrock too, except under this one other root. So you can start seeing the rock hanging out over here. So yeah, doing a good job getting this dirt scraped off, and in doing so, putting it behind the wall. And as you can see, all this dark stuff is, what I filled in today. It's not quite perfectly level yet, but it's pretty darn close. So this whole piece is almost backfilled. I apologize if the sun's in the camera and you can't see anything in a second here. No, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's almost flat, and as I said, about where the rock pile is where my wall will end when I carry a level line past behind that stump through those little bushes there. So this will all be a terrace for bushes. And this thing is really starting to look pretty neat. It looks like I'm going to have some depressions in it. Like here's one here where this is like bowl shaped, and it would probably collect water, which would be bad because it'll make mosquitoes. But I think I'm going to be able to use these little things as like little planters. Maybe put some little, why not stick some strawberries in that crack, or up on that little shelf, or any of these other little holes that I come across. So I think it might be kind of interesting. But that's it for today. I'm going to take a real quick look from the bottom. But I am done shoveling. Nice. So we are starting to level right out. Probably when I bring the dirt up and it just barely covers that sliver of rock that sticks up. That's about when we'll be level. So it's getting really close though. Oh my god, I might actually be able to plant something. Ooh, wouldn't imagine that. Alright, well that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoy watching my progress as I pick and pick and pick and pick and pick at this. Someday I will truly have some trees planted in here.